Hey, I hope you all are doing well today. So this video is for my beautiful single queens, okay? So I am going to give you one piece of advice when you are dating. Now, I call dating collecting data, right? You're collecting information, right? You're getting to know this gentleman. I hope he's a gentleman. You know, you've trying to get to know him and you're asking him all the right questions. And I'm going to actually be doing a part 2 of my video on the questions you should ask when you are dating. But one of the things that I really want you to do when you are getting to know a gentleman is ask him to do something that you know that he do not want to do, right? Now, I know you're thinking, oh no, what if he get upset? Or what if what if he doesn't want to date you no more? Well, guess what? He done saved you time. He done saved you 5 years of misery, okay, and tears, okay? Listen, ask him to do something that you know that he does not want to do. Now, I'm not talking about anything crazy or anything ridiculous or anything like that. Whatever it may be, right? It can be maybe something like, what I'm saying is make him sacrifice, right? Make him earn your time, earn your love. And by doing that, you are going to ask him to do something that you know that he does not want to do. And I'm going to tell you why that's significant. The reason why that is significant is if you ask him to do something that you know he does not want to do, right? And he actually does it, he's a keeper, right? Well, if everything else line up, okay? Because we don't want him to be not unemployed, but he doing everything you asked him to do. No, we're not doing that, okay? But if everything else pans out, he's a keeper, right? He loves God, right? He has a relationship with God, right? He's a keeper, right? If he does this test that I'm trying to tell you to do. And I know some people may say, oh, well, that's playing games. Listen, I don't care what you call it. Okay? You are trying to collect that and trying to get to know this gentleman because he may become your husband. Because if he fail it and he does not do what you ask him to do, even though it is something that is significant and important to you, you will wind up married to a man that takes. The minute that you ask him to do something, it'll be a problem. Right? You don't want that, right? I don't want that for you, right? So do that, right? Test that out. Ask him to do something for you that's important to you, even though you know that he does not want to do it, right? Because that is so significant. Because if he fails the test, then you will be stuck with a man, right? With a husband that, the minute that you ask him to do something, it's a big problem, right? So you need to test that out first. That is extremely important, okay? Because if he's not willing to sacrifice for you while you are dating, then he's not really willing to sacrifice for you when you become his wife, right? And then you'll end up in a situation, again, like I just said, where with a man that constantly taking from you. He's draining from you. And how can you give from an empty cup, right? So test that out, right? Have him to sacrifice. Ask him to do something that you know that he does not want to do. And I hope that he passed the test, okay? And if he does not, I'm not saying throw him away. I'm not saying to dismiss him. Maybe that's something you can talk to him about. Ask him maybe what is the reason why, find out information. But, if it doesn't sound right in your spirit, let it go. Because you will end up in a marriage, in a relationship. I'm talking about marriage, right? You will end up in a marriage, right? With a man that continuously taking, right? And not giving back. Okay? So I pray that this encourages you. God bless you. And remember, do not ever give up before the miracle happens. God bless. Bye.